Many days, many times in life, you'll start wondering, why me? Why does all of this shitty stuff keep happening to me? And you know what? It only seems shitty because you are the one experiencing it, right? I was on YouTube the other day and I saw this dude, was 21 years old, got 90% of his body burnt in some accident when he was 19 years old. A dude who was drinking and driving crashed into his car and left him like that. 90% of his body gone. He has no ears. Everything looks messed up. Right? He has like three or four fingers left that are actually working, and he has to live that life. And you know what? I'm proud of that dude because he's living well. He's got this successful YouTube channel. He's documenting his life. He's spreading positivity and showing the world that you can never stop living if you stay true to yourself. If you stay true to what living truly is, nothing will ever be demotivating you from doing it. And when you look at this type of stuff, you really feel grateful, you feel thankful about your own life. Right? At least you're not paralyzed, hopefully. And this is the type of stuff which elevates people. Right? Thing is, everything is different in retrospect. Everything is better in retrospect. But we don't see shit that way. We see the world through our own eyes. And every bad thing that happens to us is shit. And I have very much been through this experience of just bawling my eyes out, crying all night, just crying myself to sleep every single night for months. I just keep wondering, why did all of that bullshit happen to me? What did I do to deserve it? I was just a kid. But you know what? That's just crying over spilt milk. And if you keep doing that, you'll slowly fall victim to victimization. What do I mean? See, if you keep seeing shit as why did this happen to me and not what I can learn from it, it goes from being in your control to not being in your control. And I have been saying this for a long time. The root of everything we do and everything we think of is control. We all strive for control, okay? For control over our own life. And when we don't get it, we fall into the trap of just purely just victimizing ourselves and becoming someone who you wouldn't be proud of, right? Would you look at someone who had one minor inconvenience in their life and just went like, oh, this is so bad, I'm just gonna give up and cry all night and ruin the rest of my life? No, hell no. This is why you shouldn't do it, right? And believe me, things do get better once you get better. I'm still getting better, I'm still getting there, and things already seem better. All right, I don't feel the need to have control over shit I just can't have control over, right? And most people, we get angry, we get greedy for things that are just not in our control and will never be. And that's one of the fastest ways to ruin your mood, is to dwell on something that you could never even control. And that's where the why me comes in. Yes, of course, you might not have deserved what happened to you, but you should be glad it did, because it didn't happen to someone else because it happened to you. I'm not saying the shit you go through, nobody else goes through it. I'm just saying, instead of someone else being in your position who couldn't have handled it, it's you, right? You faced it because you were strong enough, right? You're still here watching this video. You were strong enough to go through all of that bullshit to come out the way you are right now. And just dwelling on shit that happened in the past is not gonna work. It's just gonna keep you being who you are, and you already don't like who you are because of everything that happened to you. But you will like who you will become because of what you respond to, because of how you respond to whatever that happened to you, right? So focus on yourself, please, right? Do it for yourself. Don't do it for your parents, your future kids. Don't do it for your friends, relatives, nobody. Do it for yourself. Do it because you want to live a good life. You want to live a life worth living, right? We don't know if we get more than one shot at this. So make it count, right? The longer you dwell on things that were just never in your control, the longer you keep asking why me, it will always be why me. It's never gonna change. unless you want to change. And once you take that why me and you change it to why not me, right? I can face this shit. Give me all the fucking. Oh, I swore. Give me all the strongest battles and I will face them. Right? Be ready for it. Say it to yourself, repeat it to yourself, indoctrinate all of this in your mind so that when you actually get in trouble, it's not gonna be as hard as you thought. It's gonna be easier to get through because you became stronger. Not because you experienced it before, not because you were busy victimizing yourself, not because it just got easier this time. No, it's because you were stronger. Right? You will experience hardships so many times all the way throughout your life, and sometimes it will be the same shit. Right? A girl will leave you, another girl will leave you, another girl will leave you, and it doesn't get easier. You just get stronger. It's just like going to the gym. The weights don't get lighter; they stay the same weight. You just get stronger. The same with everything else in life. Does that mean we progressively overload our trauma? Hell nah. Also, I just realized my lighting went out, so that's kind of scary. But yeah, that's all I have to say for now. Good night.